Hey everyone, Kevin Lewis here with Home Life Realty. It's March, and with that comes the March 2019 Fraser Valley Real Estate Market Update. With the arrival of March, this of course also means the arrival of the spring market, which, as most of you probably know, that's the busiest time of the year for real estate. February 2019 saw an increase in both the total number of sales month to month, as well as the total number of active listings currently on the market. Both of these point to signs that things are starting to pick up, buyers are getting more choice with the higher active listings, and of course things are actually moving, because in December, January, we didn't see a whole lot of sales. Just like we've seen across the board for the last several months, prices have continued to decrease across the board. Certain areas actually have increased in price a little bit, but again, it depends on your specific area. I've been predicting for the last several months that interest rates were going to continue to rise. However, surprisingly enough, interest rates have actually come down, and the 5-year fixed rate has actually come down about 0.1% since last month. This is a little bit surprising to me, but nonetheless, it's definitely a good thing, as now buyers have more opportunity to buy. Lending becomes that much easier, as well as the decrease in prices. It's allowing the activity to pick up again. If you're thinking about selling and you're hearing, oh, prices are coming down, it must be a terrible time to sell, the thing you have to keep in mind is your situation as well. Everything's relative to one another. If you're currently in a condo or a townhome and you're looking to move up to the next level, the percentage gap between those is actually quite small compared to the normal market. Now, what do I actually mean by this percentage gap being smaller? Let's use a very simple example here, where we're going to go back and say that 6 months ago, we're just making up numbers here, 6 months ago a detached home was worth $1 million and the average townhome was worth $500,000. Well, what we've seen actually happen is that these detached homes have come down at a higher percentage than what the townhomes have come down at. So not only has the percentage higher, if they were equal percentages, the detached homes would still come down more dollar value because they're starting at a higher dollar value. But because the percentage of the detached homes is actually a higher decrease than the townhomes, the spread between the townhomes and the detached homes is actually smaller than it has been for quite some time. So if this is the situation you're in and you're considering moving up, now is a great time to take advantage of this, because I would speculate we're going to start to see some of the attached market start to come down a little bit more and catch up to what the detached has done over the past year. If you are thinking about selling your detached home and getting into a downsizing, getting into a smaller place, depending on your situation, where you're looking at moving to, now may be a fantastic time to do so. Or I might give you the advice that maybe hang on for another year or two, let the attached prices in the area you want to go to, depending if I think they're going to go down in that area, let them come down a little bit, and then get into and make the move happen. If you're thinking of exploring any of these different scenarios, definitely get in touch with me, because your situation, where you live specifically and where you want to go to next, is unique to you. I can't give a blanket statement using statistics for the entire Fraser Valley if you're talking about moving from, let's say, North Delta out to Abbotsford and downsizing there, or you're currently in a Langley condo and want to be in a Panorama Ridge detached home. It's very different stats for each of these markets here, and I'm more than happy to break it down, go over a consultation, no strings attached of course, and start catering a plan towards you. My favorite thing about making these videos, making my newsletter once a month, is getting the feedback from you guys, having you come to me and ask questions, and just creating a dialogue that we can have a conversation over and really bring you up to speed for your personal situation. So don't hesitate to get in touch with me. 604-218-5635. You can email me at kevin@kevinlewis.com. You can visit me on Facebook, send me a message there, send me a text message. Any way you want to get in touch, any questions you have, there's no questions too small. I look forward to hearing from you soon.